and welcome to your mid-month April 2021 energy reading. We're going to be looking at the sun, moon, and rising signs of the Taurus collective. These energies can be reversed, so if you need to reassign roles, that's okay, that's fine. If you're a cross watcher, same thing. Actually, I could be reading your energy if you're watching the video, or it could be the person that you're thinking about. If this reading does not resonate with you, just stick around because there might be something in it that you need to hear, because these messages are timeless. And if you're brought to this channel in this reading, then there's something in it for you, whether it's today or in the future. Cards can be read intellectually by the book, or they can be read intuitively. I do both. When I watch other readers, I keep this in mind to the relationship that they have with the cards. It's personal to the way that God intuitively gives them the messages for the collective. If this reading does not resonate with you, it just means that I'm not picking up on your specific energy at this time. During this reading, the angels are bringing the Holy Fire Reiki energy to you, and I've already started it. So when you watch this video, you'll be getting your Reiki energy. And at the end of this video, I'll release the trapped emotions for your sign, which were abandonment and betrayal. And I'll let you know what essential oils can help you maximize your energy. Everything is in the description box down below. If you like this reading or you were entertained in some way, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. That way you get notified as soon as I post something new. I'm not doing personal readings at this time. I will let you know when my schedule opens up. All right, let's get started. I'm only accepting the highest and best truth for the Taurus collective's highest and best good, bringing forth the most accurate answers for the collective. The other thing is, what I was going to say is, Taurus, if this reading does not resonate with you and you want it to resonate with you, I try to read the cards at the highest vibration possible. That means that you'll need to bring your vibration up. And I have a video of what are they thinking about you. In that video at the end, I talk about how to raise your vibration in order to match the cards so that you can get the blessings that you're wanting. Also, if this doesn't resonate with you, you may need to look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. There's a link in the description box down below as well that takes you to a place that you can get that for free. And then you can look at all the different ones. And because these are timeless, it means that even if you were to watch this video a year from now, like if you get instructed to watch it or you feel like you should watch it from your heart, then there's probably something in that for you. Also, if you need more Reiki energy, you can watch it throughout the week or throughout the month. And if you want to release the trapped emotions, again, you can do that as well. Because I've actually released 1,300 trapped emotions in my body. So I had plenty of abandonment and betrayal. So you may need to come back to this video several times in order to get that quick release. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have for you. Oh, came out right, nice and strong. We have the Chariot, the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Three of Cups, the King of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. And we're going to go ahead and clarify those. Nice. Beautiful. Taurus has been in such great energy that I love it. I do love it. It's beautiful. All right, let's go ahead and get some advice cards. I mean, even the essential oils that I talk about will be in the description box down below. You can get like a starter kit. A lot of people do that, or you could just do a $35 membership that gets you in the door to the lower prices, the 25% off. I only use doTERRA essential oils because of their purity. So you can do that, or you could just buy the oils that I'm suggesting at the time. My honest opinion is getting a starter kit is probably the best place to start. If you're thinking about doing oils, it's the best place to start. Okay. Okay, beautiful. And let's get some other advice cards. And you don't have to sell doTERRA or anything like that. Actually, 85% of our customer, or 85% of people in doTERRA are customers. So if you feel like you're going to be pressured to do that, you're not. Then I also give gifts to people who enroll with me. So you get a special gift from me. That's really awesome. All right, and you got beautiful stuff. Very good. Okay, I think we're ready. Okay, so to begin with, let's start with whatever's going to be happening for you. You're in the energy of very fast movement. This is also the card of Cancer as well, so it could be a Cancer in your life. If this is a love reading, it might be a Cancer. If this is not a love reading for you, then really fast things are going to be happening for you in your life. You're going to be making some really great decisions, maybe based around work or money, but whatever they are, they're going to be really, really awesome decisions. This could be decisions in love as well, but I'm not really feeling that for Taurus right now. I'm actually feeling like there's some fast moving energy for some decisions that you're going to be making that are tangible things in your life that have to do with your work and your money is what I'm feeling like. You're coming from some great energy, some great love energy, some great companionship energy, some great relationship energy. You're asking about, is what I'm doing, am I putting things in place in the right place so that I can move forward? Am I doing what I need to do in order to maximize my energy? Have I been focusing on this? So have I been doing this? Now, Taurus has been in really good energy in the last month or so. It's been beautiful. And so I'm really excited for all my Taurus people because it's about time. So this is beautiful energy. I really like it. Now, what's coming for you? Oh, and your hopes is that the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups energy is, she's very intuitive, very nurturing. She treasures people. She's an ideal partner. She's very intimate, stable. She has great boundaries. She's motherly. She's loving. You know, she's got water energy, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It doesn't necessarily mean Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces person. It means that that person could have the energy of a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Remember that in our charts, we have Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars, Venus, all these things that kind of affect our chart, even Saturn's. Things of that sort. I am not a fortune teller. I just read energy. So these play out so differently in each person's life of a Taurus person. It means that you can capitalize on this energy. It means that you had this in your circle of influence. So if you're not resonating with this, we need to teach you how to resonate higher. So go to that video that I was showing you in the description box down below. What are they thinking about you? At the end of that, it teaches you how to do that, because you don't want to miss out on whatever the Taurus energy that is happening right now. You don't want to miss out on it. It is so beautiful and it's so wanted and needed by the Taurus collective. So you are wanting, or where you're going next, the energy that you're going to be in next is actually the King of Wands energy, which is the events are going to start to speed up for you. So you have two cards right here that show that you're going to have fast moving energy. Okay, you have fast moving energy that has to do with decisions, but they're going to be good decisions, so don't worry about it. And the other one is some more like events speed up, blocks are going to be lifted, you can take action now, you can travel, have success in writing, you're going to attract all the support that you need. And it's very, very cool because you're going to feel inspired and very fired up and very ambitious. That's where you're going. And that's such a great place because you've got all this newness that just happened for you, all this beautiful new energy that you're experiencing. So that's wonderful. You have right now, you're kind of in a little bit of, you may be experiencing some anxious feelings around all the energy that's happening, but I just want to tell you that this right here is not real. It's just that you haven't felt this type of energy in a while. It's almost like when somebody hasn't felt love in a while and all of a sudden they get love, it feels a little uncomfortable for them. So I don't feel like this is really strong energy. As a matter of fact, let's see. Yeah, the bottom of the deck card is actually, let me move these over, is actually the 10 of Cups, which it can't I mean, it's so beautiful. Look at that. A rainbow of happiness. It's abundance. You have so much abundance around you. Sometimes when we get in that happy joy space feeling for too long, it starts to feel uncomfortable because the energy of the planet has been in 3D, three-dimensional reality, which is really lower vibration, very Puritan ways, very hard-working energy kind of ways, rough. But we've moved into the age of Aquarius, which is, so we're no longer in Piscean era, and we're moving into 5D, five-dimensional energy. So you're starting to see people around you get lots of abundance. People are buying the house of their dreams, and they're getting multiple job offers, and it's such different energy from 2021 that it's a little bit unnerving. Not because you don't want it all happening for people, but it's just we're not used to it as a collective. We're so used to not getting what we want, and so used to not living in our power, and so used to not getting the abundance that we're hoping for. But a lot of us are learning about vibration. A lot of us are learning about energy. And so what's happening is we're actually getting our dreams and our blessings. And so because you have this card right here, I don't feel like this is something that's going to last for you, but I would like you to understand that it's really normal. It's a really normal thing that when you're getting blessed so much, to have this anxiety to say, I just don't know if I feel really comfortable in this energy because I haven't lived in this energy for a while. Taurus has had some struggles for a couple of years, so I can understand why you would have some energy, some difficulty incorporating that energy into your cellular structure. I get that. The people around you, though, they are very proud of everything that they've done. They are starting to see fruits of their success. And, they're in good energy. They're in more methodical energy. So if you're not feeling very loved by them, it's not that they're not loving you. It's just that they're kind of logical and they get stuck in that logical, focused kind of energy, which a lot of Tauruses can get stuck in that energy too. So I think that you can kind of relate and understand and be like, oh, okay, I get that. But yeah, just so that you know that they're more like looking at admiring everything that they've done, and so that's not a bad place for them to be. They just may not be admiring you right now, but that's okay. Just let that energy pass if that's the way you feel. Otherwise, they could be admiring you. So this could be the same type of card could say that it could be admiring you, which might make you feel uncomfortable if you haven't been admired in a long time. If you haven't been adored in a long time, then you might feel a little bit uncomfortable about that. But really, this energy can pass pretty quickly. Okay, so the most recent outcome for you that's going to be happening is we're going to be leaving this energy right here because we're going to start to learn to live in our power, and that's going to make it a lot easier for you to continue to get the manifestations that you want. Because if you start to live in this anxious energy, it's going to hold you back from the manifestations because they're on their way. They're here. This is the card of manifestation. This is the card of, it's like infinite manifestation, like it never stops. It's abundance. It's also, you can read this card as well as saying that you have all the tools that you need to continue to bring in all that you want. But everything that you're doing is divinely inspired and divinely guided. So that's really cool. I love that because that means that you can't do any wrong right now. I know that sounds kind of crazy. As long as you're living in high vibration and not in the lower vibration, then really pretty much everything that you want, as long as you leave the old and leave the ugly, pretty much everything that you want is going to come through for you because you have the overall energy of the 10 of Cups, which is beautiful energy. Okay, so where are you going? I mean, where's the big picture outcome? Let's take a look at that one, right? Let's see where we're going. And this energy is fluid, so it could happen today. It could happen in 2 weeks. It could happen in May. We don't really know when this energy will, because every Taurus is different. Every Taurus has a different astrology chart. So things start to play out differently for each person. Like, although the energy is the same, the way it plays out for you is way different, way different. Okay, so let's look at this. Your overall outcome is the King of Cups. So I'm feeling like there may be a person in your life that you are wanting to help them get into this energy. And the King of Cups is very charismatic, warm-hearted, sociable, empathetic, controlled feelings, ideal romantic partner, spends time processing, following their heart and intuition. Because I'm feeling like this person, maybe you have wanted someone to be in this energy and they're not really incorporating that energy to be with you. So maybe you're feeling a little bit disconnected from that person, but they're coming in with this energy because it is actually a gift from God. And the Ace of Pentacles is prosperity, property, happiness, contentment. Money comes quickly. You're going to receive lots of gifts and opportunities. This is in the further future, but it's definitely coming. Money coming, you're going to get what you want. And just whatever you do, don't doubt that you deserve it, okay? You could be in the feeling of this as well. Like, because you're getting everything, maybe you're going to move out of this ugly, anxious feeling, and you'll move more into this beautiful energy of being just warm-hearted and sociable and, you know, just really living your truth and living in with that. And the last bit of this is that this new beginning, this feeling right here, this new beginning is going to bring some awesome decisions. That you're finally going to be able to see the win-win outcome that you've been waiting for. And, you know, you're going to feel more like taking action. Although you do have 2 action cards here, so you might be feeling like taking action even though you have this type of underlying energy of having some anxious thoughts and anxious feelings. So that's still really cool, but it's going to lead you to a place of making more decisions. So I really feel like you're in the... So if you follow law of attraction, you know, step 1 is that you make decisions. Step 2 is that, you know, you kind of like, I can never really remember fully, but it's like basically the steps are like you make decisions, you like finalize your decisions on what you want, you get out of the way, and then you make sure that you continually raise your vibration. And then once your vibration is raised, then you start to get the manifestations, and then you start to make decisions all over again. It's like cyclical. So you're in the manifestation period right here where everything's happening for you. And remember that the next phase of that is to make more decisions. So if you start to feel the phase starts to be difficult, it's not difficult. It's just a decision-making process. It's saying, do I want this or I don't want this? That's all that it's saying. So the advice for you is to close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So that's this right here, right? We're not feeling like we deserve all of this blessings, but you do. How long are you going to live in the ugly energy that you lived in that wasn't bringing you anything in the vibration that you were living in, and it was so difficult and hard to get out of? We're done with that. So let's not do that anymore. You do have a secret admirer, so that's interesting because we have this charismatic guy right here. Or not guy, there's no gender to the card. So this charismatic energy, right? So you do have a secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. Ooh. There's been a lot of that lately. A lot of people having secret feelings for each other. Very interesting. All right. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, and blessing will soon be revealed. So if you are going through this, have some hope and understand that you may not understand why you're going through this, but you're going to have some blessings that will be revealed. Very nice. Now, there's some more advice, and then we'll get to the essential oils, and then we'll release your trapped emotions, okay? All right. There's a win-win in your outcome. So we know, but we are manifesting. So continue to manifest no matter what feelings you're in. Well, I mean, we want to make sure that we don't have this feeling so we don't manifest lower vibrational things, right? We want to manifest our blessings. So we have a win-win coming. So see that it's coming so that you can move forward. You also have it's time to take action, which you have 2 action cards. I believe that as well. But don't forget to meditate and contemplate, because you might get so focused that you start to struggle in this energy because you're not taking time for yourself, because you're not meditating and contemplating, okay? So the next thing we're going to do is go over the essential oils that are really, really good for you at this time. And the first one is rosemary. Rosemary is great for knowledge and transition. It's really wonderful for memory. It's a really good, so if you've been having any kind of memory stuff because the stuff's happening so fast and it's hard for you to think, it's a really good one for that. It challenges individuals to look deeper than they normally would, to ask more soul-searching questions so that they can receive more inspired answers. It assists individuals who struggle with learning difficulties. It'll help you to receive new information and new experiences. It's great for transition and change. If you're adjusting to a new house, a school, or a newer relationship, it can help you with that. It invites individuals to trust their higher self, to a more intelligent power than themselves. And it'll help you to feel more confident during this time of transition. It's great for mental clarity. It helps you be more teachable, enlightened, and open to new experiences, ability to adjust as well. The other oil that came up for you is Clary Calm. Clary Calm is the women's monthly oil, but men can use it as well, so don't be confused, okay? It's great for during the monthly time of a woman's cycle. It helps women in that way, but I'm pretty sure that it helps men with intimacy. So if that's a struggle for you, then that would be a great oil for you to use. Clary Calm encourages warmth in relationships, stabilizes physical and emotional imbalances. It fosters emotional intimacy. And that's how it can help men, because sometimes some men can't have a hard time getting into their emotional body, where really wonderful intercourse happens is through the emotional body. So if you can't connect into your emotional body, then you're just having a logical experience. So that's why it's really good for men. Women, it's great for your nurturing qualities. So if you're wanting to bring in the Queen of Cups energy, which was what you were asking about, hold on, let me find it right here. If you want to bring in this type of energy right here, then Clary Calm is great for that. This beautiful Queen of Cups energy. It eases the fear of rejection and encourages you to receive true warmth and love in your relationship. It encourages feelings of empathy for others by reminding them to stay receptive to thoughts and feelings and needs of other people. I really suggest that girls, when they're transitioning, I would say around 5th grade, if you have a child who is at any age, actually I wanted boys and girls probably, but I definitely started it with my daughter around 4th grade, actually, when I started to notice changes in her physical body. Then I had her start to use this around her belly button. And I actually had her use grapefruit as well, which is really good for accepting your body and the body changes. So that's really good. This is a great, powerful emotional stabilizer during menstruation and menopause for those people who are having that, issue. It's great for the reproductive organs and helps release the expectations of suffering and dread relating to the monthly cycle. So it's really great because it encourages intimacy and vulnerability. So that's very interesting. I like that. So you just roll this on your body 3 times a day. Rosemary you could put on the bottom of your feet because it's kind of stronger smell. People like it though. A lot of people put this in their hair. So if you can get that in your hair routine, it's wonderful for hair repair and scalp repair. It's wonderful. It's really good stuff. It supports all of that healthy skin and healthy scalp stuff. So yeah, these are really great oils. You should take a look at those. Let's go ahead and work on the attrapped emotions, which are abandonment. And it's very interesting because before I do that, all of the signs except for Virgo and Aquarius are all dealing with the same thing, abandonment and betrayal. So pretty much everybody you come in contact with is dealing with these issues. So just have compassion for everybody around you because you guys could probably trigger some of those for each other. All right, so let's go ahead and sit back. And I want you to take a deep breath and close your eyes and ground yourself and balance yourself. And what we're going to do is I'm going to invite Archangel Michael in, and I'm going to ask that Archangel Michael help us with releasing these trapped emotions of betrayal and abandonment. We're going to start with abandonment, and that lives in the heart, and it started at birth. So there's probably the transition from going from heaven to earth can cause some abandonment and betrayal issues. So let's start with abandonment. Ready? So breathe. Breathe in the abandonment and see it in your heart. Make it really, really big and blow it out. God, I don't need that abandonment anymore. It was really difficult, the transition from going from heaven to earth, and I felt a little abandoned by God at that time. And maybe my parents were going through something, and that my mom was probably feeling abandoned, or my dad was feeling abandoned, and maybe I took some of those emotions on for them and began this world. Or maybe, God, I had maybe a past life where I had abandonment issues, and maybe I brought it into this lifetime so I could heal it. So can I please breathe in? See the abandonment get really, really big in your heart, and breathe out. Give that back to God. And maybe you think of an experience right now in your life where you're starting to feel really abandoned. Maybe that's where the anxious feelings are coming up for you. And so you're starting to feel like alone. I just feel so alone sometimes, God. So breathe in. God, I don't need this abandonment anymore that lives in my heart. Please take it away. Breathe out. Give it back to God. And God, can you please turn that back into light energy for my Taurus collective, please? Good job. So we're going to do the next one, which is betrayal. So we're going to breathe in betrayal in your heart. Make it really, really big. And breathe out and let it go. And give that back to God. And God, I no longer need that betrayal. And it's played out so many times in my life since birth. And I just don't really need that experience anymore. I think I've learned a lot. And I'm ready to move on. And I'm ready to let go of the old and bring in the new. So breathe in. And think about the betrayal that you see happening in your life right now. Maybe you got betrayed by a friend, or maybe you got betrayed by a spouse or a partner or someone that you really care about. Breathe that out. God, I no longer need the energy of betrayal inside my heart. Breathe in. Make it really big. God, I no longer need that betrayal inside my heart. Breathe out. Give it back to God. I no longer need that betrayal. I think I learned all the lessons that I need. I really would like to move forward in different energy, but I really appreciate all the experiences that you gave me, God, with that betrayal, that I can now be the person that I am today. So thank you very much, God. And one last final breath. Breathe in. Let all that negativity dispel out of your body and breathe out. Very beautiful. Thank you so much for doing that release of trapped emotions with me. You can come back anytime if you start to see those things appearing in your life again. And you can do it as many times as you need to. All right, Taurus, thank you so much for being here with me today. And I really enjoyed being in the energy with you so that I could share with you whatever thoughts and advice that the angels and guides wanted to give you today. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe if this brought some value to you, and hit that notification bell. That way you can get notified as soon as I post something new. So have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.